Hello and welcome to the Simply Listed tutorial for phone case mockups. Now it is really easy to make mockups for phone cases that look amazing just like this. And what's awesome is you do only have to make this template one time and then Simply Listed will create all of these mockups for you automatically. Now, if you haven't signed up for your free 7-day trial just yet for Simply Listed, I will link it down in the comments, but it does for now only work with Printify. So you do need to be using Printify to make your phone cases at this time. But let's dive right into the tutorial. There are only two things you need to know before creating your template. The first is the type of mockup you'll need are these see-through mockups. So this one in particular, I found on creativefabrica.com, which I will link a free trial to down in the description because you do get 10 free downloads for the free trial. And then it's only a couple bucks a month and you get unlimited downloads of mockups and design files that you can use to make designs, which is awesome. So I got these ones here. So you do want to look for Canva mockups, editable mockups. And the other thing that you need to know is that the designs you create do need to be the shape of the phone case. It can't just be like any random shape that you then stretch across a Printify product. So let me show you what I mean for the right way and the wrong way. So the right way is the design is actually the shape of the print area. So the print area for a phone case, on this one in particular, the tough phone case is 1211 by 2097. Whereas if I come over to a bad example, if you make the design really oblong, for example, so you can see this green area here is the actual print file. If it goes really long to the sides and outside of this gray box, then it won't be sized correctly. So just two quick things to know before getting started. Because if you make your designs outside of this gray box area, then this is what it'll look like. It'll size it incorrectly. We are working to fix this, but as long as you're fitting it in that gray box, it will look just like these. So let's start with getting your template ready. First, I recommend getting a Canva document with all of your phone case mockups in it. So you have them all the same size. This is going to include any kind of size charts, any photo cards with other information, anything you want included in the mockups, because we will publish all of your photos to Etsy for you all at once. And then you need to save the mockups two different ways. So not the photo cards, but just the mockups. You need to save them first as a JPEG file, like you would a normal, mockup file. So as a JPEG file. But you also need to make sure that if you haven't already purchased them this way, you need to save them as a transparent background PNG. So you do need both types for these mockups, and I'll show you why in just a second. So let's go over to Simply Listed and start by creating a brand new template. So you click New Template, make sure your Printify account is connected, and then here we'll type in phone case. Now in this example, I am using the Tough phone case, and the only provider is Spoke. And then the variant, you do have to choose one phone size for your mockups. So make sure that this is one of the sizes that you're actually offering on Printify. You might have to play around with it since some of these are really different shapes than others. So make sure it is similar to the mockups you're using. So in this example, I'll use an iPhone 13. And then here is where we need to upload our JPEG versions of the mockups. So let me show you that here. So I have all my JPEG mockups that I'll just highlight and upload all at once and click Save. And now this is going to automatically set these as the background for all of my images. So we'll let that load in. Then next, you just need to add your print area on top of these mockups, and I'll show you what that looks like. So we'll come to this first one and click print area, and now it's going to add the print area. So this matches what's on Printify. You can lower the opacity if you want to make it look more realistic, but you shouldn't necessarily need to do that too much. And so we will stretch that over the phone case, just like it shows it on Printify. Then last for this image, you need to add the PNG version of that mockup. So coming back over to my downloads, I have the PNG version of that mockup with the transparent part, and we'll click Add to Center. And this is going to make a sandwich with the print area in between. And I'll show you why in just a second once that loads. And you'll just do this for each of the pages, and then it should be all set. So now you can see, you'll see the print area, and then this particular one from Creative Fabrica has some nice shadows and everything that make it look really nice. And you're all set with this image. So then again, you'd come to the next one, add your print area, put it over top, just like the gray boxes on Printify, and then add the second image, which is this one here. And again, if you saved them at the same time from Canva, it should just lay exactly on top of the other one, which is really nice. So we'll wait for that to load. And then again, you'll do this for each of the pages. I'll show you the next one too, just in case you need to like rotate the design a little bit, which is no problem at all. So this next one here, we'll add the print area, and then we'll actually rotate it a bit to make sure that it fits just right. Alrighty, here we go. And then again, we'll add the other image right on top of it, add to center. And again, what's so nice is you only have to do this one time. So this is a pretty quick and easy process. And then we can automate as many phone case designs as you can make all at once with Printify. And soon we will be coming out with the video mockups as well. So those might even be live by the time you watch this. So if you want the video mockups, it will create them automatically once we release that very soon. If you don't want some of your images included in the video mockup, you do just need to add a page name called Ignore Video. So if you want to do that with your template now, it does need to be one word, and click Update. Then this image or your size chart or anything wouldn't be included in the actual video, which is nice. So last thing you have to do is name your template and click Save. And then we will test this one so I can show you exactly how this works. All right, now it is created. We see my new one here. The test mockup is the one that I just created. So let's attach a design. So we'll grab this one right here. And that is going to start attaching the design. So it is pulling it from Printify and putting it onto those mockups for us. And so what you'll do in the meantime is go publish these designs. So let me go back here to the one that's correct. So you would go publish this mockup or this design anyways on Printify, but click hide in store and click publish. That way we can publish the mockups to Etsy for you. We can only publish mockups to Etsy if the listing is already there as a live listing or as a draft. So coming here, now you can see all of the beautiful mockups that Simply Listed created for you. So I hope you have so much fun using Simply Listed. Comment down below if you have any questions at all though on other products or anything clarifying on this tutorial, or message us on the customer support chat by going to the chat bubble right here in the corner, and me, Johnny, and Brian will be around to help you with anything you need. So thanks so much and have a great rest of your day.